Hello, everyone. I want to apologize. The original video I sent out labeled Practical Course Introduction was the same as the thematic course introduction. So I don't know what happened to that video, but I mislabeled it and sent out the same one twice instead of a practical course introduction. So I know we've already gotten started this week, but I would like to be clear about what the requirements are for the course and how it will proceed. As you can see, there is a course schedule, which tells you what we'll be reading each week and when the midterm and the oral midterm and oral final will be conducted. So that should be helpful. Course schedule. And you can see that the course is arranged by week. We are in week 1, week of 825, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. Everything is laid out. All the readings have been uploaded. And this is all you need to do. If we look at week 1, we'll see that there's obviously a reading, and you just click on that, and it'll take you to the first week's reading, which is Epictetus' Enchiridion. After the reading, there are videos, which I have prepared on the material. I'm sorry, I don't feel like signing into that because I'm on an incognito window because I have like 6 different emails that all don't play with each other very nicely. Anyway, again, if we look under the reading, there will always be videos that I've made, and those videos are for you. They're to be helpful to help you get a better grasp of the material. Remember that there will be midterm and final exams for this course, so watching the videos should be a great help after you've done the reading for preparing for those exams, because it gives you an idea of what I think is important in the reading. So that gives you an idea of the kind of things that I will actually ask about in the reading. So every week there's a reading. You click on the reading. Every week there are videos in which I talk about the reading. And every week there's a discussion board. People have already gotten the hang of it and gone into the discussion board. So there's a weekly discussion board. Remember that you need to post at least twice. To get full credit for the discussion board, you need to respond to the prompt with a paragraph or two of good, thoughtful response, and then you need to respond to at least one other student post. So remember, you will not get full credit for the discussion board until you do both of those things, which means you must post at least twice. That's a weekly discussion board, and the due date is at the end of the week, which I consider to be Sunday at midnight. So you need to do your posts by Sunday at midnight, because then the discussion board will close. In addition, there's a weekly assignment, the weekly one-page essay. And the assignment for that is always the same. Respond in 250 words, which is about a page. What was your favorite part of this reading? Why? So the presumption is that there's got to be something in each week's reading that you thought was interesting. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that you agree with. Your favorite part of the reading might be something that you disagree with, but got you thinking. So just answer the question, whatever way you see fit. Make it a thoughtful response. Obviously, 250 words is not really essay length, but try to think of it as an essay. Do not use ChatGPT. If I think of using ChatGPT, I will tell you, and I won't accept it, and we'll have to have a conversation, and it'll be embarrassing. So it really is just your opinion. What do you think was interesting in this reading? What was your favorite part? Why? Talk about the reading. Show me your insights, your questions about it, your comments and opinions about the week's reading in the weekly one-page essay. So that's something that you'll need to do every week. So thinking about it, every week, you need to do the reading. You need to know the reading for this course. We will be having exams in which I will ask you questions about the reading, so you have to have a knowledge of the reading. The videos should help you understanding the reading, seeing aspects of it, getting a better grasp of it. I hope that's what they're for. Then there's a weekly discussion board that needs to be done by Sunday at midnight, and then there's the weekly one-page essay, which also needs to be done every week by Sunday at midnight. And this repeats for all part for 6 weeks of the course. I'll have to add videos and other things as we go along, but they'll be up by the time we look at that material. So that's the weekly procedure. You need to spend time with the reading. I would strongly suggest uh, watching the videos. You need to participate in the discussion board, and you need to finish your weekly one-page essay. So aside from that, I'm sorry, I put the one-page essay. Yeah, I put it up here. Aside from these two weekly writing and basically writing assignments, we have the midterm and final exams. These will be oral exams, one-on-one oral exams. I will send you out a sign-up sheet the week before the exam to be held, and you will choose a 15-minute spot to meet with me individually. It's a one-on-one online oral midterm and final. So I'll send you a link. We'll set it up, and we'll talk about the material for 15 weeks. 15 minutes. Excuse me. It is not a casual conversation. If you want a casual conversation about the material, give me a call on my cell phone. I gave you the number in the syllabus. I'd be happy to talk to you. The midterm and finals are conversations, but they're conversations, they're question and answer. I'll ask you what I consider to be basic, reasonable questions about what we've read, and you'll respond. This is an important part of your grade. This is an important part of the course. There is only one suggestion for preparation, that is know the material. Read it repeatedly, study it, watch the videos. And let me just say one more thing. If you feel like there's something about the reading you don't understand or you're not getting, give me a call or an email. Set up an appointment to meet, or just give me a spontaneous call. And if I'm free, we can spend as long as you want talking about the material. So there's really no excuse for not being prepared for the exams. And again, those are question and answer things. It's supposed to be a rigorous thing. It is an exam. It's not just a casual conversation. So I think that's about it. I tried to make things as simple as possible in terms of how the course is structured. We have a course schedule that tells you we'll be reading every week, but that's all obvious from the modules, week 1, week 2, etc. We are in week 1, reading Epictetus' Enchiridion. I hope you enjoy it. It's great work. And we'll move on to Thomas Aquinas' thoughts about the nature of law and morality next week. If you have any questions, please contact me either by email or at my cell phone number. Don't contact me through the Canvas site. I never look at that stuff. I have too many emails boxes already. Just email me directly.